Hello, my friends. Dan McDonald, the LifeRegenerator, and I'm just inspired. So I'm going to do the very first videos in the Radiant Health series because it's appropriate. I'm at Fred Meyer's, where we have a fairly decent organic selection, and today it was much better than it usually is, so I'm happy about that. The grapes weren't worth a hoot, but there was some great melons. Anyways, what I got going here is I just went shopping for about probably 3 days worth of food. You know, about 6 to 8 meals, a couple of little snacks or whatever. But anyways, you know, 3 or 4 days worth of juices, fruits, and salads and soups here. Anyways, I wanted to show you what I got because in the Radiant Health series, as you know, I'm more of a food tissue regeneration expert when it comes to the diet, and that's where it begins. But my friends, it does not end at the diet. I know a lot of people say, Dan, just stay with the food, but you know that once you start waking up the cells in the body, other energy vibrations are going to get looked at, because foods that are light, crisp, clean, and sattvic in nature, calming, soothing, and clarifying, and elevating, you're going to be more aware. You know what I mean? Just try meditating after a Thanksgiving dinner, and then try meditating after a pound of grapes, and you'll be able to see the difference. Anyways, as you begin to eat these kinds of foods, which you know I promote, mostly raw vegan. I'm not a militant. I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything. I'm not trying to change anyone. I'm not trying to be right. I'm simply trying to inspire a couple of people that may need this information, that may want this information, that may have never heard this before. I may be just a stepping stone in someone's path, these ideas. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to be right. I'm only here to tell everyone and to educate to the best of my ability. I hope I'm on camera there. I'm not sure if I am or not. But that's just it, because I see a lot of controversies and things like that. I've got my own ideas about things like meat and why some people go back to that. Maybe I'll share that with you one of these days. I've got my own ideas on fruit, the modern fruit. I've got my own ideas on herbs. I've got my own ideas on things like garlic and onions and peppers, which can be useful at times. So it always depends on the context. But as you know, I'm heavy on the fruits. I'm heavy on the herbs. I just got done working out at the gym, so I'm pretty hungry. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner yet. But let's just get started. I'll show you what I got. I do have several plastic bags, but that's just the way I have to do it in this cooler to keep everything nice and fresh. All right, picking up where we left off, right there on the, ran out of battery juice. You can put that in there if you want to, Krista, or you can edit it and start right now. Okay, so I've got some fruits and vegetables here, and I wanted to show you what I got to inspire you, tell you a little bit about the fruits and vegetables, what I might use them for, and just want to give my little bit to the world. And I also wanted to mention that in the Radiant Health series, I wanted to mention to you and talk to you about this because I want you to know that I get healthy, the world gets healthy. You get healthy, everyone around you gets healthy. Healthier. You might not see it right away. Some people start on this kind of diet and fall back. And then later on they realize, ooh, maybe I should get back to that because I was thinner, I had more energy. It comes and goes in waves. I'm a little more intense than the average person, but I've got a mission. I'm very curious. And I want to take this thing to the very end. And so that's what makes me the LifeRegenerator, because it's, like I said, it's not just about the food, but it's on every single level of my whole being. And but as far as the food and the nutrition and the tissue regeneration through the alkalization and detoxification process, I have definitely read the books. I have definitely, for 15 years, I've been on a path of health. And for the last 10 years, I've been basically raw vegan, few eggs here and there. Not really because of any deficiencies, but more so out of kind of a neurosis almost. No offense. I mean, some people like eggs. That's cool. Some people like meat. That's cool. I'll be honest with you. I'm more of a, and especially lately, I'm becoming more of an aesthetic. I haven't really worked out or anything like that in a while, but going to Raw Spirit here in a couple weeks. Wanted to kind of, look. Didn't want to look too aesthetic, you know what I mean? Because I just sit in the RV and just all day long, and just eat grapes and stuff. But I'm going to get a little bit more on a building diet here. I'm also trying to inspire those close to me. I'll be doing some tooth regeneration stuff myself. I've got really good teeth, actually, but I'm going to make them even better. And then I'm going to inspire and teach people how to strengthen their teeth with the leafy green herbs. These are collard greens, and they're particularly tender and delicious. Now, not a lot of people eat collard greens. I myself find them to be very medicinal because I can see myself as a wild animal, although I'm not because I have a frontal lobe and I use it. But like if I was in nature, these are the kinds of foods that I would be eating if I was a primate type animal. Which in a way I kind of am and kind of not because of the enlargement of the frontal lobe, which allows for intellect. But this feels natural to me to take a collard green leaf and chew it up. And when I do that, you can be rest assured there are some minerals in here which will help to keep your bones and your teeth strong. If your body is clogged up with high heated fats, which do not emulsify very easily, and the little blood vessels to the teeth are clogged up because they're microscopic, then you're not going to be able to get nutrients to the teeth. So it's all about detoxing, and it's all about eating foods that are vibrational and that have the minerals. We've got an issue with excess macronutrients and a deficiency in micronutrients. So everybody's getting plenty of calories usually, and plenty of fats and carbohydrates and proteins, but they're in a form that's hard to digest. They're cooked, they're overprocessed, and they're not easily assimilatable. So people are having all kinds of utilization issues because the GI tract is clogged up with unemulsified fats that are high heated, excess proteins and amino acids causing their own host of different diseases, and sometimes quite a few people in the society an excess of sugars, because if you're eating a lot of white sugar and you're not getting much exercise, then you're going to have an excess of sugar. So all these macro excesses and micro deficiencies, I believe, can be addressed with detox, which can include fasting, juice feasting, juice fasting, smoothie fasting, monofruit diets, etc. The most powerful being water fasting. A great habit is to take a break from food once a week for 24 to 36 hours, or if it's easier for you, you can take a 3-day water fast once a month. But that resets the appestat. In other words, it resets the appetite, which makes these more natural foods much more appealing. Because if you keep eating more of the tasty burritos, cheese, pizza, tacos, with all those flavor enhancers in there, and you go back to eat one of these, you're going to be like, hell nah. But if you're like me, and all you had today was watermelon and cucumber juice, and then you just had a workout, and now you're hungry, this tastes fantastic. And I am going to eat a bunch of this, collard greens, for a snack before I go home, on my way home. And then when I get home, I might make some soup or a salad. I don't know yet, depends. on what happens. I better get started on this video. Hope you like the introduction. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to help those close to me, and I'm here to help those all around the world if I can. If you need this information, thank you for being here. Take it all with a grain of salt. Do your own experiments. But I'll be honest with you, I've never seen this not work. I've never seen it not work. With my own eyes, with my own experience. So until I see the raw living foods diet not work, then I'm going to have to keep on promoting it with a lot of passion and faith. Can you dig it? Okay, so let's start. I got a couple of melons, watermelons. These are not organic, but that's all good, no problem. So I put those in the cooler. I've got a couple of organic cantaloupes, which are fantastic. I think the season is coming to an end, so I wanted to snag a couple of these babies while I can. So I'll drop those in, okay? I've got 3 nice little gala melons, which were actually very inexpensive. I was surprised. So I got a few of those too. And I don't know how good they are. I know the watermelons are fantastic. I know the melons are fantastic. I don't know how these galas are, but I have a sneaking suspicion with the way that smells right here at the end, where the stem reaches in and you can smell sweet melon flavor. I think we're going to be all good with those gala melons. Now melons, very alkalizing, very flushing of the body. You want to enhance your health? Do a 3-day melon diet, okay? You will get cleaned out. It'll run right out of you and you'll be glad you did. Now do it at a time when you're not, like, you don't have a million things going on, when you can just lay around and rest and hit the toilet and go pee, and because the melons will make you urinate quite a bit. But melons are very alkalizing to the human body, especially organic, mineral rich, organic melons. Can you dig it? So check it out. What's next? How about some cabbage? Got me some green cabbage. Again, just like the collard green leaves, I might just bust these leaves off of here and chew them up just the way they are, because I'm inspiring people to strengthen their teeth with leafy green herbs, okay? And also fat plays an important part in the delivery of the nutrients, but you don't need too much fat in your diet. And hopefully you've got raw living fats from sunflower seeds, almonds, avocados, coconuts, etc. Sesame seed milk is good like that. Okay, maybe a little bit of olive oil every once in a while. Maybe I'll use olive oil twice a month. Just here and there, for very sporadically on a salad dressing or something. Can you dig it? Cabbage, fantastic to broom out the GI tract. Keep your GI tract clean if you want to get healthy. If you want to have headaches and health problems and be tired, just get a dirty old colon with all those toxins and messed up in your stomach, up on your nerve endings, making you tired, irritable, and just not that able to function with the people around you. And then your relationships suffer, your life suffers, because your GI tract is all clogged up and you're continually recirculating irritants and stimulants that are in the GI tract, always causing pain and inflammation in the nerves. Okay, so clean up your GI tract with juices and fruits and leafy green herbs, baby. Can you dig it? Go get a colonic every once in a while, you know what I mean? Use the tools available in this world. You take some enzymes to help break up that old junk and get it out of there. Amen. Cabbage. Okay, I got a butternut squash. I'll probably make a soup out of that, just blend it up. Or you can make a dessert, like with butternut squash, a couple of dates in the blender, some coconut milk, make a pudding. Oh, baby. I ain't even lying to you. Okay, next I got apples. Like we were just talking about, the GI tract. You want to clean up your GI tract? Apples, dude. 4 apples a day will keep the doctor away. Not necessarily, but if you eat 4 apples a day, you do that one thing, your life will improve. Because most people eat just 1 apple. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Make apples a meal. I'll eat 4 to 6 apples in one sitting, and that's a meal, and I could go on with my day. Boom, that'll clean you out real nice, okay? No messing around. Oranges, fantastic. I'll eat anywhere from 3 to 8 oranges in one sitting, and that'll be a meal, Sometimes I'll just have an oranges as a little refresher. I had a just like 3 oranges after I had watermelon for breakfast to give me a little energy for the workout. Oranges, fantastic, very elevating, building for the second chakra to give you a lot of strength to attract. But I won't even get into the woo-woo right now. That's just my own little thing. Maybe someday. Anyways, next, I got some celery. Hey, you got heartburn issues? You need antacids? Drop the antacids, baby, and drink a 16-ounce glass of celery juice every day. 3 weeks or less, your heartburn will be gone. Make celery juice a daily part, or not a daily part, but make celery and celery juice a part of your life. Celery is a magical herb. I love it. Okay, fennel. Breastfeeding mothers, you want to have some good milk? Fennel's the #1 herb to increase milk production and flavor for the baby. Okay, and for anybody else, it enhances the body fluids, helps to clean up and detoxify the lymph system. Amen. And it'll help to open up the lungs too. If you're having lung issues, dump the dairy. I had this little girl this morning. She's cough, cough, cough. She's coughing. I said, does she have dairy? Yeah, yogurt, milk, cheese. Get the dairy out. Modern dairy is going to cause you more problems. I think modern dairy is probably the worst. And the more sharp that the cheese is, the more pain and inflammation you're going to be experiencing because the more acidic it is in the blood. I'm just not a proponent. Raw dairy products, maybe. I had raw goat's milk. It still clogged me up. It's not my thing. I'm trying to inspire people to just dump the dairy because it's just modern frankenfoods. It's weird, man. Get up on the fruits and veggies, man. Lemons, just astringent, you know, and flavor enhancers and salad dressing maybe. Here's my collard greens, my snack. I'm going to put those up in the front seat with me and chew a few more of those before I get home. Broccoli. I saw the broccoli and I was like, oh yeah, dude. I was like driven to it. So I might even have this for dinner tonight. But the broccoli really sounds good right now. Broccoli, just fiber, tons of minerals. Parsley right here. No, this is cilantro, just for maybe a juice or throw it on a salad. Heavy metal detoxifiers. Some people say it tastes like soap. If it tastes like soap, then the odds are that you do have some type of heavy metal toxicity. So figure out a way to get those heavy metals out of your body. Okay? I got an onion for some flavoring on a salad. That way I don't have to have like too much fats or anything like that, or other spices, just a nice little onions. I'll have some onions and tomatoes on a salad. These are not organic either, but they're really good. These are just little nature sweet. Most everything here is organic except the watermelons, the tomatoes, and the garlic. But everything else is organic. A little bit of garlic. I like to use some every once in a while. It's just more of an herb, a healing herb, I feel, anti-parasitic and all that. Here's some carrots just for like some juicing or shredding up into salads or chopping up into salads or other dishes like that. I got some dill here to throw on some salad, or maybe throw that in that butternut squash soup. I never know. I just go in and buy all the freshest and the best looking stuff, and then I make do with it. And I get about anywhere from 2 to 4 days at a time when I go shopping. I like to keep everything fresh. You know, I don't like to get way too much because then things go bad. Thai basil, maybe for a soup or maybe on a salad. Maybe take some Thai basil and some tomatoes and make a dressing. Okay, so here's a little bit of lettuce, just 1 head. I got some peppers here. They're mild peppers, just some nice mild red peppers for flavoring and coloring for a salad. The only thing that I got that's not fresh is this Italian seasoning for a soup or salad dressing. I like to have a little of this around to season up soups or salad dressings. So there's a little bit of that there. Last but not least, my favorite in the whole wide world, kale, baby. I love kale. If you want to keep your body mineralized and strong, make kale a regular part of your diet. Okay? Fantastic flavor, delicious, great in juices, great in smoothies, banana, coconut, kale smoothie. It's all you need. But to strengthen the teeth, you want to just peel off 1 leaf at a time and make a habit out of just chewing on nothing but green leaves before you eat. Just grab a few kale leaves and get into the habit of that, and then you can just go ahead and have your regular meal. But just make a habit of snapping off some of this grub. Fantastic flavor right now. Delicious. last but not least, the zucchini. And I can make noodles out of this, or what I can do is I take some corn, which I've got at home already, chop these up into corn-sized pieces, and have a corn and zucchini salad. I could throw some dill in there. Fantastic, baby. Just to give you some ideas, Radiant Health, it's all about the living and raw foods, fruits, and vegetables should be a major part of your diet. For me, it's the whole diet. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. I don't walk on water. I don't have a perfect day every day of my life, but I have consistent energy. I have a lot of patience. I have a lot of endurance. I can go and go and go, and I don't get tired. You know, so fruits and vegetables, I wish I could say it's the miracle of all miracles. It has produced a lot of miracles, and I've never seen it not work when it comes to weight loss, strengthening cells, and just enhancing the physical protoplasmic aspect of life. So I get healthy because that makes the world healthy. So a lot of people focus on all the problems and things like that. I do not do that. I only focus on what I can do in the inner world to improve the world outside. Whatever's going on inside is exactly what's going to be going on outside. I don't see all the problems. I'm not going to blame Monsanto, the New World Order, because all the answers are inside of me. And I can repair this world by being in love with each and every moment. Remember, it's a brand new blank canvas every single day of your life. Every single second is an opportunity to recreate your life. So do that now. It's a fresh, new moment. If you've been an a-hole for the last 45 years, you can change right now by being nice to the next person you run into. Okay, I got a lot more to share with you. This is Radiant Health, video number 1. I'll keep them coming. It's a lot longer than usual. Thank you very much. Subscribe to these videos on YouTube. Friend me on Facebook. Check out our links. Send me some love. Send everyone else some love. Be the love, okay? Peace be with you. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, baby. 4 ice blocks to keep it all good. Peace.